Was feeling in half of her body. Her arm went numb, her face began to droop, and in that moment, she turned to ChatGPT for answers. And what it told her likely saved her. Diana Hurtado was just 30 years old, so when her body began to go numb while driving, a stroke was the last thing she expected.
I asked ChatGPT like what it could be, and I wrote all the symptoms that I was feeling, and it told me possible stroke, call 911. So that's when I told Siri to call 911.
10-4-15-45.
Technology filled the gap as Diana's body was shutting down. She drove herself to Broward Health North's emergency room, where doctors confirmed she was having a stroke brought on by a genetic mutation that causes blood clots.
She got very, very lucky, really, in many ways. Part of it is the extent of damage that can occur from a stroke can be profound. It can be life-ending, and it often is.
A stroke can happen when blood flow to the brain is blocked or a vessel bursts. According to the American Heart Association, it's the #1 reason people are left with long-term disabilities in the United States.
I thought like I was just tired from working and I needed to rest.
For Diana, she continues therapy, relearning to walk, regaining mobility in her arm, and recovering from brain surgery, where doctors had to remove part of her skull to relieve the pressure. What was the hardest part of your recovery?
I think the emotional and psychological part of it.
She's working on healing that too by serving others again through mission work in Costa Rica. Just now, her mission goes even further. You had all the classic symptoms. Now you've made it your mission to help other people recognize those symptoms.
Yes, I mean, I was only 30 years old, and like me, many people think that strokes is for old people, and you don't recognize the symptoms because you never heard of it, or you don't even think like you can get it because you're young.
So you have a 30-year-old who comes in with a stroke. How common is this?
It's not common. It is becoming progressively, unfortunately, more common globally that younger people are having strokes.
Strokes can be caused by a range of factors, from high blood pressure to genetics, as in Diana's case. She's now on medication to prevent another one. And while life looks differently for her now, she moves slower, but with a new outlook. Simple things like eating and talking feel like milestones. Okay, so if there's one thing you remember from this story, let it be this: be fast. The common signs of a stroke: balance, eyesight changes, your face, arm weakness, your speech changes, and T, time to call 911. Hope that helps.